Choke the final boss again. 1 in 4 to die. Yeah, I feel on that, man. I had 3 runs earlier and I choked. How are my runs going? This run is honestly the first run was honestly a misplay. I was cursed and I thought I could actually kill the guy in time, but I couldn't. The second run is I just started out, so I can't really say whether it's good or not yet. But so far it's been bad just because I'm already taken several hits with this. And I haven't picked up scrolls yet because I just wanted to see if I can find like anything better. Hey Duong, good to see you. But yeah, I do feel you on the choking, man. It's been a little bit too much recently with this build. Let me also pick this up really quickly. That's a better giant whistle. Wait, oh, I just sold the one that was actually even better. I'm stupid. But yeah, I feel you on the part where you're just like you're like so close and you're like, well, shoot. I guess that wasn't a run or something. Because that literally has been my runs here. Which, I mean, to be fair, I really enjoyed my 3 runs. It's just I did some really stupid mistakes that costed my runs. I mean, I wouldn't say it cost them, it cost the flawless, sorry. Which yeah. Most of them were mainly due to forgetting to drink the panacea right as I knocked it out of the collector's hands. And that basically was GG in short. No way was I recovering from that situation like that. I just realized this is actually a really stupid situation because I have a challenge rift open up. I may have to... We just started though, so I may just run in a challenge rift and... Oh wait, never mind, there should be enough monsters. Hopefully. I say hopefully, but obviously can't gamble my chances quite yet. It's not an easy task. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is gonna suck. Yeah, there's no more monsters and there's a challenge rift. I think it's also because when I drink the panacea, I always think that, oh, you know, I will be completely fine, and then it turns out I'm actually not fine because I forgot to drink it. So I'm like wondering, hey, why am I not dealing that much damage as I should be doing? So, and that usually warrants my death, sadly. Dude, I'm honestly legitimately worried with this here. Holy cow. Get me out of here. I hate this area. Oh, I hate this part so much. Oh my god, dude. I hate traps like this. Oh god. They make me age like over 20 years. Get me out of here. Stop. Stop, stop. I can't believe I ran into that just like I touched it and instantly I'm just dead. Oh man, dude, the curse sucks. I mean, I did just start, but I saw like a really potential strong run that was about to appear from specifically that part. Yeah, rest in peace. Sweetly dead. What a terrific 2 runs. I mean, one could say they're technically warm up, but man, I wanted to be doing much better than that. Alright, you jerk, come up here. Get frozen. There we go. Dude, you know what? I mean, sure, we'll stick with a survival build for dealing against a collector, but dude, this could have been honestly turning into something spicy. It's alright though. I just saw the War Javelin being a level 6, and I'm like, man, that would have been such a fun build, and then realize that I'm running with survival at this point. The window is really close. Oh yeah, I just read that part earlier in the chat. I do hope that I can actually not... I mean, I won't forget this time. When I actually drink the Panacea, I will actually drink the Panacea. And not do something stupid. Why not a tactics build? Probably you have less help if you're trying out to flawless. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's just if I already started with something, I will just stick to it. And plus, we all know that the funniest thing that you can make a tactics build literally out of a what's his face. You can make a tactics build. I mean, we've seen Crush basically run the same build over and over again. In fact, that build was actually miles close. I ran a variation in with throwing knives in the last, today, and it was super close to getting the flawless. I just I mistimed it though, sadly, on the last part. Because I forgot to drink the Panacea again. Cause I'm a doofus. Yeah. This game looks fun. But how hard, like Dark Souls hard such? I guess it really depends. I honestly wouldn't say it's necessarily Dark Souls hard, because one thing is that this game is a lot smaller than Dark Souls. It's an indie game in that kind of sense, and indie games usually tend to not have that much content. But it's more about like just understanding patterns and then making them work, you know? I guess to put in that sense. And then what I really like about this is, I mean, if you really like the building in Dark Souls and all that, I'm pretty sure you'll like the building here as well too. The building here is phenomenal. And the things that, well, how to put it? What I like about this game, unlike many other like roguelike I've seen and played, is that the bar raised is really just harder enemies. That, I mean, I wouldn't say harder enemies, but enemies with a little bit more complicated patterns. So like you see those 2 guys there, they usually do not appear in the higher difficulties like this. But what used to be the case was that they were basically like 5 Inquisitors in all one spot, and you're like, dude, what the you know, that's not difficult, that's just annoying at that point. But yeah, basically it's stuff like this, you know, you just have to master and know a bit better of, okay, you know, I see something funny looking, you know, how am I going to do about this? Wait. Like 1 hour, yeah. Mm-hmm. Most of my hours, to be honest, were also from the old days when the meta was very different, and this was during alpha and beta times. I can tell you, like again, weapons like ice bow were just so ridiculously overpowered back then that you could just shoot once and then just kiss everything goodbye because you're just like, yeah, I'll let it be, you know, in that kind of sense. But yeah, I do have a lot of hours into this year. Mm. It's a very fun game, honestly. Like, a lot of people like me, we don't really play for the story. We play because you feel like an absolute god when you actually get down to the nitty and gritty action. So when you play on quote unquote a higher difficulty, um, you feel like you're an absolute beast, you know, in that kind of sense. Um, that's why I just keep returning to this game, man. It feels so satisfying in almost every way. There's so many things you can do, and it's incredible. Like the build variety, especially, is what really makes this game truly peak out for me, and why I always play it time to time and again and again. There are basically 3 different archetypes of the way how they're played, for the most part. But outside that, it's honestly very simple and understandable. Oh, and the biggest aspect that I was trying to remember, exactly right. The biggest one that I really want to point out is the control in this game is super fluid. Everything is super responsive. You feel like, you know, when you input in something and you make something happen, it's like, okay, you know, I got this completely in the bag. I feel like an absolute god. Now, that being said, though, if you basically take a bunch of hits and such, you're going to be the one. You have nobody but to blame for yourself in like 99% of scenarios due to the controls being so fluid. Oh, you died to something? Well, that's on you, buddy. You have to take a look back and wonder, how did I die? And then you maybe it's like a panic roll, or you forget to. Oh god, that's gross. Stop. There we go. Oh yeah, if you yeah, if you get hit by something, it's on you. 99% of the time, I say. I say 99% of the time because there are some stuff that honestly should not happen in the game. But those stuff that I talk about are like super, super rare, you know? And it's, yeah, it's... Situations like that, I mean, they do happen. And really, what can you do about it except just play again? Because at least the nice part is that the game is pretty short for the most part. The only thing that keeps repeating are like difficulties and all that stuff. Also, I really want this curse to go away because it's giving me anxiety already on a survival build. Okay. But yeah, once you know how to make builds and synergies, it's a completely different game. Exactly, you know. Mainly at the higher difficulties, it more comes down to first an understanding of your build, and also mainly it comes down to an understanding of the way how you play. It comes down to understanding of the way how you can move, and it comes down to understanding of the enemy's patterns, which is like the most critical aspects that come here. And I'm gonna take this. I mean, that's just much better than Ice Bow. I mean, Frost Blast, and it also applies bleeding currently for what I need right now. It will basically delete the flying rats. Those are called buzz cutters, but I just call them flying rats anyways because they are basically the same. They attack fast, they are stupidly annoying, and they also make a bunch of noise at you in some weird glitchy scenarios. A heck ton of noise. But yeah, the game is overall very fun. The thing is, I was supposed to finish this so I could play Hades, but as you can see, obviously, I haven't finished it yet, which is why still working towards it. Oh, there we go. Curse is gone. Yeah, it's a roguelike game. So if you die, you gotta do it again. But it isn't necessarily bad. It's just this game is honestly fast-paced, even though a lot of people try to take your time and work through it. I think it's just initially it will feel like it's slow. It's such a slog, but that's also because you may not know what you're doing. Most of the deaths will be occurring to stuff out of nowhere, and it's also due to the fact that there's a lot of grinding in this game too, in terms of getting better weapons and such. Or I want to say getting better weapons. Sorry, making your experience and quality of life way better than what it is. Oh god, dude. I didn't mean to use that, by the way, but whatever. So many of them. Also, you get surprises like that. Nice, need something to do while Genshin's still kind of dead. I feel you on that. I mean, I used to play the game and I kind of just stopped because there isn't really that much going, and second, it's too time consuming. I don't really have time to honestly dedicate to a game that, sure, I mean, a lot of the people that I know have moved on to there and it's cool, but it's just not my thing, honestly, at some point anymore. And I prefer games that I could just enjoy, take the leisure to myself and, yeah, feel like I'm a god at, in that sense. A log of the rule of roguelites is how good is a player by how fast play, yeah. I still pretty much do a bunch of stupid stuff though, so I mean, you saw me the first 2 runs of this were dying to some really stupid things. Both of them were actually due to curse. But so if I can try to explain it. Curse is basically a mechanic. When you see a skull above your head, and you basically need to clear that number. And if you don't clear that number, you get hit. You will die in just 1 hit. It doesn't matter how much health you have, you just die. But sometimes it's nice to get cursed because you basically gain access to, like, you can get a piece of gold free or whatever the case is. Oh, I like this one. Or sometimes you get an extra scroll and such. Like, the rewards for getting cursed are beneficial due to being able to dish out, like, monstrous amounts of damage. That was honestly a very fast biome, I was expecting this to be a lot slower than where I just went through. But I'll take it. I'll just recycle this food really quickly. I usually also never get the 60 kill streak because I just get hit by a bunch of really stupid things. But I'm proud to say that I finally don't get hit by a kill streak, and I can be happy for once. This is going to get replaced for now because, yes, we're going to be running the infamous build. Unless I get like a colorless throwing knives again, then that's kind of crazy. But yeah. Are you serious? This one's way better than what I'm using here. Man. Wow. You know what? I won't take it for now. Wait, actually, I won't take it for now because there's always going to be a better Boy's X. And I also have the ice bow to pair with it anyway, so it does not really matter. I can only do builds that can annihilate enemies to want to retry again. I think for this game, the reason why I always come back to it is, well, of course, first of all, the controls feel responsive. What you do in the game is exactly on point. You feel like an absolute god. And of course, though, if you feel like an absolute god, you get hit by something, it's not tied to like any lag or something. That's on you. But again, it's just, you have different builds that always come by and make the game a little bit more unique than that matter. And it's always fun to get stuff like that. It feels good. It feels really good when you actually master at a game like this, and just feels nice, honestly, just to put it in that sense. Oh shoot, but I lose the frostbite ability from this. I will, you know what, I'll accept it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm willing to take that risk. Because we're going to run this stupid build here that makes things all work out very well for this situation. If I'm going to lose our frostbite, I might as well just take this. What about my cat hit the keyboard? I don't know. I guess it's a skill issue. Just tell your cat not to hit the keyboard. Obviously, just tell your cat, hey, don't hit the keyboard. Please be friendly to me. I think that's an obvious solution. just don't hit the keyboard, man. Feed your cat plenty of treats. Man, I'm pretty sure they'll stop. Oh, that's a big guy down here. Yep. Kind of tell by the invisibility thing here. Actually, frostbite is still working because of the ice bow effects, so that's good. Okay, the slowdown affix is actually not bad. I just like rooting more because obviously it synergizes well. But this is still very good too. Oh god, dude, no. Stop. I'm so sick of seeing stuff like this here. So many things. Alright, where are you? Also, the game can kind of get chaotic, but it's more of like the controlled chaos. Like you can manage whatever's going on the scene, and yes, there will be a lot of stuff that happens in this game. It gets quite nuts, especially in the faster paced portions when you're running with when you can get the rhythm down. Like things just start blowing up, you know, or you basically get comboed to death. All the fun stuff. It's a matter of how well you do, honestly, in those situations. So. Yeah, I really can't really say much except that I just generally enjoy this game here. It's a fantastic game that I just return to almost all the time. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just happened right there, and believe me, it is really honestly nothing once you get used to it. Oh shoot. Alright, I'm gonna get hit by that. Perfect. Wait, this is nice. How many hours have I played Dead Cells? Over 530. I played this during the beta days though, so I can say that while my experience of this is fine, the way how beta was played is significantly different than what this is now, so I'm still pretty bad. That's why I still call myself bad. Because I just recently got back into it like months ago. And I still feel like I'm rusty. Even though I do well, sometimes I also tend to do some really dumb stuff. Yesterday was basically how many times am I going to die to Cursed in a nutshell. That was just the way how it was, how I felt yesterday. Also, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. And taking it easy. Like, I just misinputted the Crusher there, but it doesn't really matter. I think that's honestly everything here. Oh, I forgot to pick up the Iron Key. That's why I came down here for it. Which I don't think there's really anything. I hope that everybody's runs also in Dead Cells, whether you're playing or not, I mean, are going great. Beat Queen for the first time, I only have 4 BC. Congratulations. You should feel proud of yourself for stuff like that. That's awesome. I know what it's like when you finally beat or accomplish something the first time and the hype is really just like, yes, you know? Yes! You can feel it. You feel like an absolute boss at it. Nice, man. Yeah. Keep at it. And what's really nice is that this is a single-player game, so everybody should take it at the pace that they feel. So, take it easy, enjoy it, because you won't get games like this for... I'm trying to say something and it just blanked out my mind, but you won't get experiences like this. Just enjoy yourself. I have actually not seen the bank appear on this level, but these honestly give like the same amount of curse chest. Yep, you know what? Let's go in the bank. Why the heck not? Oh yeah, and Duong. So what you have seen here is there are multiple different paths you can go down in this game. It all really varies on your build, I would say. Personally, my personal preference is if I'm running a survival build, I always go into the Dilapidated Arboretum and then Morass of the Banished. That's because the enemies there tend to move a little bit slower, and if you get the, what's the right affix? If you get the right affix, you can basically obliterate everything in one blow, and thanks to the nature of enemies working a lot slower there, it's like a free breeze. Bank Gorgers are so tough. I feel on that. I think if you honestly enter into the bank on... if you enter the bank pretty much in the wrong... At the wrong time... no way is that a legendary voice axe. I cannot die here, man. Holy crap! No way that is a legendary voice axe. Alright. This is the run. I cannot die. I must not die. That is so stupidly good. Holy shit. Let me tell you one thing also. You can pick up items like this and... boy! Oh, I'm gonna have a good time. Oh, no way, man. That's nuts. But yeah. Legendary items here in this game, I'll explain a little bit more. You can, first of all, you have the capability of being able to dual wield 2 items, like this. And then the second part is that the legendary items in this game are stupidly powerful. They basically scale off of 2 scrolls instead of 1. So you can do some ridiculously stupid stuff with them, and yeah. The only problem is I am running this on a survival-based build, but I can always switch it out to tactics to make this work a little bit better. Since tactics is just way superior when it comes to damage. But yeah, you can do you can do some incredibly stupid stuff when done right here, and here we are. Okay, that's not a fake guy. Peace mode. I ran a legendary voice axe actually. It was a bit ago through the what's his face? There's a specific biome that I call it. The lighthouse, right? The lighthouse. And that was, by God, the most fun run I've actually had. Yeah. It basically just slammed everything to death. Like, no mercy, in short. I'm gonna let these guys come up here because no way do I want to deal with them down there. But yeah, You could do some ridiculously wacky stuff with legendary stuff. And the biggest part that I was trying to say is that they scale off of 2 scrolls instead of 1. So what you can see is I have 11, which is scales off the green number as the highest, and then it scales off on the second highest number, which is 4 there. So in short, I have a total of 15 scrolls technically for the legendary axe, and that's what makes legendary items so powerful. They're just they're you could do some hilarious things with them, honestly. And again, the ability to dual wield them is what makes them crazy. Make a lot of damage, but you have low HP too. Yeah, that's true. Except I'm running a legendary, so what is low HP when you're running a legendary? What is low HP? Alright, I've been spending a little bit too long though on the first couple stages, so my melee's built up. I would like to keep moving. But yeah, the power of a legendary weapon, unless it's a level 4. For the most part, I usually never pick up a level 4 or a level 5 or 6, just because the damage of it is honestly poop. Unless it's like something that has a 2 times damage affix, but outside that, oh god, this is gross. Guess we basically are honestly just going to steamroll for the most part here. I just have to be extra careful when dealing with curses, so that I'm not an idiot. I don't look like an idiot at some point. Wonder if kill rhythm would be a good choice. Honestly, it is. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it being a good choice. Just I don't really know if this would be the preferable option over what I have right now, since what I have is just way better. Also, these are straight up garbage. But it's worth to try it out. I mean, hey, what's up, Sonic? How are you doing, my man? Good to see you. Crazy stuff, yeah. Okay, come up here, please. There we go. I had honestly, man, you missed it though. But I was running with your favorite weapon, boomerang. It's in my last VOD. It's my last VOD. But it was by far all 3 of those runs I had. I couldn't get the flawless because I choked extremely hard on inputting the heal, or I got super aggressive. But I can tell you, man, I think you will love to see that. I had a wonderful time with such builds, and 2 of them actually involved the boomerang, I believe. One of them was the boomerang and Boy's X. I mean, no, sorry. Actually, no. One of them was just boom. No, one of them was just boomerang itself, but it was boomerang and Sonic Carbine, and that thing slapped like crazy. The second build that I had that was really good was the. I'm trying to remember. Oh, colorless throwing knives and. Colorless Joey's Knives and Boy's X, and the last one was what's the last one actually? I'm trying to remember. I think I'll remember it sometime later. But dude, those runs were super fun. Wish you were here to see it though, because I had a blast, even though I lost the flawless, and I got salty at the end for not getting the flawless. Metal Problem Tactics, the hardest to learn IMO to make strong builds. You know how to combine items. Only a few weapons like the Boys X stand by themselves. That's very true. I think what happens is that a lot of people get spoiled into playing with tactics or such like that, and so they don't really learn the enemy patterns at that point. So by the time they run up to the enemies, they try to panic roll or anything, and then they just basically get killed to oblivion. But outside of that, I mean, obviously tactics is very good. It's just Whenever I tell people what like what they should start out, I always recommend a survival. One, because it's tanky, and second, because survival honestly is just straight up brutal and forcing players to actually know, okay, these are enemy patterns, and it's a little bit of a weird thing. It's either survival or brutality. I always tell people to run by. I don't know. That was my experience for playing the game. I always started with brutality because I had no idea what to do with tactics. You can use Hunter's Grenade one time, right? I can use it up to 3? Are you talking about like the amount of times you can use it and it won't trigger the first time or the second time? Because you can only use it one time for getting the blueprint, but I don't know about like the unsuccessful failures or such. That part, I'm not too sure. Oh god, not the balls. I do not like balls. Oh, I do not. There's even more balls. Why does there have to be more balls, man? Alright, there you go. Oh, I mean, you get 3 blueprints? I'm a little bit confused by that. I'm pretty sure you can only get 1 blueprint from the Hunter's Grenade. Unless you're somehow managing to get the Hunter's Grenade back, which is extremely, which I don't think it's happening at all. Yeah, I'm a little confused by what you're saying, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, more balls? Yeah. One of the things I did really dislike about this game for sure, though, Duong, is you have to fight with a lot of balls when you're dealing with traps, and you get to see a lot of them. And guess what? Those balls are like the one things that you can never defeat. You can beat up every boss in a game. You can beat up everything. You can kill like the bosses. You can beat them up. But the one thing you can never get rid of are the balls, man. They exist to terrify and make your dreams get crushed. I heard you had a 60 kill streak? Sorry about that, man. I heard that it's gone now. Oh, dude, no. Please go away. Ow. Oh, well. Oh, God. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's just gross. Come out here. Sus. Sus it is. Hello, man. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing you're having a good day as well too, as I am. You know what? This is the perfect timing for me to say this. Pixar never happened. Video never happened. It can't handle 1 ball? I know, right? This is what we call a player skill issue. I think let's get out of the bank though. We are pretty much ready to go. What are the affixes on these bad boys also? Shots leave a trail of flames, 60% to bleeding. These both generate poison. I'm gonna have to say it though, videos or pictures or it never happened. Because that has never happened to me before, man. And I don't think that's... That's something I just refuse to believe. Spikes and more balls are more terrifying than you think. I'm gonna tell you, man, I mean, they are. And the fact that I got obliterated by them right at the beginning, dude, they proved to be dangerous, lethal, and not fun. Dangerous, I tell you. A threat. Let's get point blank as well. Use the bug before your game fix. If it is a bug, I mean, sure, I guess. I don't really know how it works. I mean, it's whatever. That's pretty awesome, though. You can get some more goods from there. Alright, on a scale of how stupid this is gonna get extremely stupid. Oh shoot. Got hit. No flawless. Oh, the damage is gross though. Like, I just shredded through that part. It's a bug. The ball is only one use. Gotcha. It's interesting to note, though. Why can't I have bugs like that in this game? Why can't they work in favor of me? Do I want anything replaced? I probably do. Alright, we're gonna get point blank ammo and I'm not even sure if kill rhythm honestly is gonna work very well, so I'll just take the get rich quick. I mean, I love money. Also, Duong, if you plan on getting the game, please get the DLC called Fatal Falls because, sure it costs a little bit more, but the Fatal Falls DLC is by far my most favorite DLC out of all the DLCs in this game. And you'll see in just a moment, this is just the beginning of the Fatal Falls DLC. It's an incredible, incredible, incredible one. Now I'm like literally throwing up a propaganda stream of, yo, you should get Dead Cells. But, yeah. I'll let the biome speak for itself though, it's great. And let me turn the music up to maximum volume because that's what we need. More music. More noise. There we go. But yeah, this music goes in hard. Also, the biome is fantastic too. Oh yeah, Fatal Falls is really unique in that fact that they actually give the best items in the game, and I really appreciate that. Like, sure, it gives less scrolls than maybe other areas in the game, but that's really nothing to take away from the fact that you can get pretty much a guaranteed legendary just for running here. And I really wish that there was like more ways to just build variety outside of just running the same path in some situations, at least on the higher difficulties. Like, this one is easily my favorite though for that reason alone. Also, we reached to here, so let me go ahead and pick up the cursed chest now. Oh, you're talking about the fatal items? Oh, okay, sorry. The items that came with, you see that you can unlock, gotcha. Yeah, those ones are very, very solid. Holy crap, dude! How did I actually live that? I don't know, but I'll take that because, Jesus. Oh my god. That scared the living bejesus out of me, man. I hate this area so much, though, time to time, especially because of that. It can give you a heart attack. Snake Fang, Serenade, and Scarecrow. Scarecrow Tickles. Did you say that intentionally wrong, or you just said Scarecrow Tickles just because why the heck not? Also, whoa, Doc Money with a raid of 7 here. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you had a great stream, and welcome, Raiders. You're playing some Dead Cells here to try and get the flawless on the final boss here, and we just ran up into a very crazy situation where we have a legendary Boys X combo. So we are in for a very fun ride. This build looks insane. Let's just call it luck for this part. It's very... No way do I just see... What the fuck is happening? What is happening? What is happening, actually? Oh my god, dude. I've never seen this before. What the What is... Okay. You guys better note the seat down, because at least I have the seat recorded here. If you want a custom mode where you want double legendary Boys X's, there you go. Because that is so insane. Holy shit. Ow. Got hit by that, sadly. But yeah. Dual legendary X Boys X. Oh my god, dude. I don't... Just don't die now. That's like the only thing I have to say here. Oh my lord. But yeah, how was your stream though, Doc Money? How were your runs? I need this in life. I love that weapon. It is fantastic. I believe I watched you also unlock the Boys X yesterday too. So hey, you got it. It's a fun weapon and you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. Hey, yeah, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, hopefully your stream was awesome though, and you were able to get the 4th boss sale. Were you able to, man? Hopefully you were. I already took a screenshot of seed, yeah, because, dude, we are in for a wild, wild time. Alright, well, we were talking about tactics just a bit ago, and we can start scaling into this now, because who the heck cares about running survival? I got a ton of blueprints? That's always fun, man. I miss the days when you have actually so many blueprints and you're trying to look through all and like, wow! You know, so much amazing stuff here that you can just unlock, and it's incredible. So glad that you're honestly getting the experience though, and hey, have a blast with it, because you won't get the kind of same experience of basically going through the game on your own and without that many without having to encounter new stuff, I guess. And that's why I really like Ice. That's why I really like Fatal Falls and DLCs like this. It just feels refreshing a sec. Feels like I'm playing the old game again. Got legendary boomerang 2 days ago, dude. Legendary boomerangs are so much fun. I believe they were one. What I actually like about what Motion Twin did is that sure they made some appropriate nerfs, but they also kept like some things to make it to be like, hey, you know, maybe they got nerfed, but we're going to introduce them back at least in the legendary affix. So for example, you can get two. Trying to talk while playing here is a little bit hard. but you can get 2 boomerangs instead of 1 from the legendary, and that obviously does some stupid amount of damage, which is really fun. But yeah, what else do we have here? Oh, 2 scrolls, okay. Oh, shoot. Goodbye, Flawless. Fatal Fall, right? Yeah, it's Fatal Falls. And don't forget to get the free DLCs, which is like, I believe the Bank and what else? Bank and Rise of the Giant, because those will be necessary to, in my opinion, to get a full, complete package of the game. I'm gonna report to the devs. Well, I can tell you what, the seed is right there in the bottom right, above the 5-boss cell difficulty indication. So you want to have fun with this? There you go. Have a wild time with this. The path I took was basically the corrupted prison devs, and then there's a bank that appears, and that's where I found the first legendary Boys X. And then the second legendary Boys X, well, it's right from here. What the oh, because that the path was going out from over there. No wonder I couldn't see anything. That was very strange. Because something was bleeping? Don't know what was bleeping, but sure. Let's get out of here though. That was, man, we are in for a very fun time. Wait, I forgot the food shop. Let's go back. But yeah, I meant to ask earlier and hope, and I just want to ask, yeah, how are your how are your attempts on running the 4th boss? I mean, getting the, I think the 4th boss cell difficulty? Sorry, getting the 4th boss cell. I mean, how are they, man? Hopefully, again, you had very good runs, Doc Money. Only was the garbage disposal? Oh. I thought you were talking about something bleeping here. I was just legitimately confused. I was like, okay. And Duong, another part of Fatal Falls DLC comes with this biome as well. And I love Undying Shores. Fantastic region to go through. Beautiful all around. Music here is phenomenal too. I think this is the one thing I will always talk about this game is the music itself. It is so good. 2 attempts today. First I got to the giant and choked, but it was looking great. Flawless conjunctive. Yo, let's go, man. Congratulations. It feels so good when you flawless the boss the first time. And dude, I feel honestly when you get to a run and you choke. But hey, if you got a first run at the giant and you made it that far, that's an accomplishment to be met by men. You'll get it the next time though. You know, the grind never stops until you make it happen. No BC lighthouse and got the way to the queen. Nice. Let's go, man. Did you what build? Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What weapons were you using for your builds there? In Germany, big vehicles have to make a sound while driving backwards, so that's that. That's actually really good. I really like that. I do wish that more places or stuff like that would have that for safety features, you know? So I mean, sure, it may be noisy, but it does come at the cost of, I mean, it does come with the reasonable safety, so that's always appreciated. Repeater crossbow with owls and wolf trap. That was a strong combo, I like that. Second was boys, axe and ice shards, crusher. Oh man. That build is so stupid, but it's like the fun stupid, if you get what I mean there. Like, you know, when I want to turn on my brain, I'll just run that build. Oh, didn't see the challenge rift, but sure. Because it's such an incredible build, obviously. I mean, shreds, it does everything that you can do. It solves your taxes, I mean. Gonna prove that it's nice. Meet the guy also who just loves, hold on. I want to get the 60 kill streak before I enter the challenge rift. Both of these are honestly the same, I'll take it. Meet the guy who loves repeater crossbow. He will not shut up about the repeater crossbow, and, well, here he is. If you ran a repeater crossbow, here you are. But yeah, there's always something nice when you just want to turn off your brain and just do some incredible work while you're running around and killing things, and that's the beauty of Dead Cells here, man. But yeah, keep up the grind, man. You got this. I definitely believe in you. You would never. Oh, lies. Lies and slander. Please. That's a lot of elites also that disappeared, which, I mean, sure. Oh, poor guy, man. He's just like, man, what a pansy. Can't believe you're running this crossbow that just like does all the work for you and such. And I'm like, it's a great weapon though. I honestly really love like the crossbows here in this game. They do some good amount of works, and it's funny. Nothing better than just making your enemies feel pain and torment. I'll read the chat message as soon as I find an appropriate place to stop, which is right here. Just reached 2 BC this week. Still improving in the game, but having a hard time, so I don't like playing with shield. Can you discuss about it? But by the way, I'm enjoying the game a lot. Alright. Well, let me ask you, yeah, try two-handed weapons as Chris said, but the second part is, what difficulties are you having? At least a nice part is that you have, got some experience yourself, so you can identify the problems that you feel like, oh, you know, maybe I'm not doing enough damage, you know, or, oh my goodness, I'm trying to dodge these enemies and I can't, or any of those issues. What are your main issues here? So at least yeah, the good start is that you are playing the game, and it isn't vague. Just explain like what problems are you running into while playing the game? What issues are you running into? How do you feel about your gameplay and such? Also, this run is a little bit cheaty because I got double Legendary's Voice Act, which is extremely rare, by the way. So the rarity of this is just, like, insanely rare. So you're watching me, I'm like, wow, look at this pro player. Well, I got 2 Legendaries. And we're gonna put them to good use today. Do I play full keyboard, no mouse? Yes, I play full keyboard, no mouse. And that's due to the fact that during the time when I was in college, and I'm waiting in between classes and all that such, I couldn't bring a mouse, and I wanted to play the game too, so I'm like, okay, might as well just play with just a keyboard only, and I just got used to it. How many jumps do I have? 1, 2, 3, okay. So, at that point, I'm just basically playing with the full keyboard all the way, just because I can't really get used to anything else. Try playing with the mouse, and it's just a little bit difficult. Ah! I hate traps, man. The balls are back, and they're here to deliver me they're here to deliver me trauma. Alright, let me actually get to a more pseudo spot and catch up with the chat here. Actually, Malaise isn't even building up anymore. I can just wait. I mean, I can just chill here. Yeah. Let me read. I constantly get hit many times, so I can't reach the 60 kill doors often. I mean, that is some legitimately funny advice with the just get double legendaries easy. But I think honestly the first thing you will want to do is take it the hard way and learn the enemy's patterns. Because trust me, when you learn the enemy's patterns and get around to killing them with whatever items you're using, it will make the game significantly easier. And I cannot stress enough like how much you really need to know about enemies' patterns here and there. I stress this a lot here. They will help you a lot. You can understand, okay, you know, what are the best ways to deal with these enemies and such. Or like, oh, you know, if I'm running with a specific weapon or such, they all boil down to... I'm gonna find the piece of food, by the way, before I get out of here. So I'm just going to stay in this biome for a little bit longer. But learning the way how enemies work is what's going to define your builds for the most part. For example, I ran into Fatal Falls because I was running a survival-based build. And I have these two skills with me, which are the Crusher and the Scavenge Bombard, which are very effective at slowing down fast enemies here and giving me a bit more leniency using the survival weapons. Not to mention that survival weapons have the right affixes, which combo that with the nature of how many enemies there are here, which attack relatively slow, basically can just get blown up by the affixes properly. Where is the last enemy here? I want the food. But yeah, biggest part is honestly know your enemies and get used to it. And when you know your enemies, you will know better on the way how you build around this game, and you will have a lot more fun experimenting with what kind of builds work better in which certain regions, and so on like that. Did I seriously not get any food here? I must have picked it up earlier because my brain is going crazy. Maybe this guy here. Okay, I guess I just got food earlier and I'm just forgetting. Alright, whatever. Let's get out of here. What should I unlock first? Blueprints or weapon improvements? I'm gonna say yeah, unlock everything. Please don't make the mistake and basically unlock only specific items at a time, because I find this to be like the most common issue. A lot of people will keep everything locked up and like save it to one cell. And that doesn't help you at all. Because you're going to, at some point you want to unlock stuff, and there are also better stuff like mutations and such that you want to invest into. And mutations really come a long way to aid you and so on like that. And also every weapon in the game, I mean sure, you do limit yourself to a couple of items such as good, but every weapon in the game will beat, can beat this game. Even the worst weapon, which is honestly the fish itself, can beat this game with the right skills and such. So don't limit yourself to that. The advice also that Daxwick and Chris are providing as well are also really helpful. And also same thing with June Herbs as well. There's nothing wrong with getting a mutation like the Armadillo Pack. Like sure, I basically make fun sometimes of the Armadillo Pack time to time. But that doesn't mean that they are tailored for me. It's just that they are really good for some other people. Armadillo Pack really gives you a lot more breathing room, and it honestly gives you a lot more time to think of it gives you a lot more room for error. So stuff like that, pick it up and use it. It's very useful. Nothing wrong with it, honestly. What else am I going to get here? So we got point blank ammo is what I want, and the last one's going to be Heart of the Ice. If you don't play shield, get tactics, then colorless better, no shield. The get rich quick, yeah. So the get rich quick mutation can be acquired from the bank, and you basically get it from the vendors who turn into mimics. You could use a hunter's grenade; it's a lot more consistent, but yeah, it's a very powerful mutation. Honestly, I argue it's the most slept on mutation in short, because it gives you a good loads of money, and that money can be used to make your runs a lot more consistent if you're trying to look for a specific build and such. And it's very, very good. I mean, sure, I do have a lot of money right now, but let's say if I wasn't running this build, I would have... If I wasn't running this build, I would definitely be re-rolling through so many weapons and such to upgrade my weapons and such when I already have the right skills and so on like that. Hard fight. I know. That was the most difficult fight, man. You can't pair in tactics the best because there isn't anything to lose other than PQ after getting hit. Yep. These both generate poison. If I can get poison, this would be fantastic here. That's gross. That's actually just a gross affix here. Oh god, dude. Oh no, dude, that's just gross. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a good time here today. That is so rare. What in the world is this run? I'm gonna be very sad if I lose here because, dude. Oh my god, that is unbelievably disgusting. And I'm all in for it. Where can I do that? I don't... I don't even know what to say, my man. It's just unbelievably... What the f... Hey, don't say that yet. I choked so many times trying to drink the panacea, or I forgot to drink the panacea, and I failed so hard on... If you take a look at the last video, I had three good runs, and all of them were fails because I keep forgetting to drink the panacea or forget to pick up the panacea. And then I, like, by the time I realize it, I try to drink it and then I die. But we'll see. I want to make this happen for sure. We have such a good build for it, and what better way to end it than to flawless the collector with this build. That's true. I'm so sorry also. I kind of forgot that as well, Dax. But thank you, yeah. But yeah, we're going to annihilate the heck out of the final boss. It's a matter of how hard can I not choke this. And that usually tends to be a lot. Yeah, attack downtime for him, I see. I think, honestly, for the most part, it's just like, I sometimes just forget to. And then, when I realize, I don't know why the damage isn't really picking up, I'm like, oh shoot. It's a little bit too late. On a scale of everything's gonna die, I think everybody's gonna die. Coping and choking, the best combo. Couldn't have said better words, my man. Am I gonna do Flawless Hand of the King then? I mean, we're about to reach to it, who knows? My biggest weakness are shields. Should be honestly a breeze for sure though. I mean, one phase, the first phase of the Hand of the King, he always does the opening attack, and this build should honestly get rid of him by the time it happens. I actually don't even need to put down his traps, man. He just died. I mean, everything just dies here. Let's go over here, and where else have I missed? It's up here. I love Castle, honestly. It's just the one thing I kind of don't like about Castle. It's just like once you have to start like looking for the final parts of the area, you're like, oh shoot, you know, it kind of slows your momentum down. You know, you've been feeling on fire going through the game here, and then how do I do this? It's just Amethyst, whatever. I don't care about it. And then you kind of have to slow down just to make room for situations like that. I had a legendary smoke bomb yesterday. Oh, dude, that's gross. Legendary smoke bomb sounds insane. What is the damage amplifier for that actually? That should be like nigh high. Something extremely high. It's like over 3000% or something. Yeah, so nice. I can imagine that. You would have 30 scrolls at green right now? Yep. This is 31 scrolls right now. Which isn't bad, considering the fact... You know, the funniest thing is that actually I get even more scrolls running through this path than I usually run through the typical Toxic Sewers graveyard path. And this isn't the first time this happened, it's just the second time, and on a consistent basis. I should just run this path more and just say screw it to the Toxic Path area. I don't know why this always happens to me, but it's so weird. Yeah, these... We get 34 plus, you are very good. It's bound to happen for sure in the collector fight. I mean, in the Astrolab. If you haven't gotten the blueprint, by the way, if you're still here, Doc, you can use the homunculus and make it easy on you to get the boomerang. Boomerang is one of the most fantastic weapons in the game. I will highly recommend you get that. It is super, 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 super fun. Heck yeah, man. Fantastic for sure. Dude, yeah, it's crazy as well. You know, when you make it work, it really works. Yeah, I'm spreading the scrolls out for basically the mutations here. What do you mean I cheated my weapons? Okay. It's alright though. If you did outside the body, you didn't take hit by spikes, yeah. That's the nice part about the homunculus rune too. Not only does it fire off really fast, so you can do stuff like that, or just get yourself stunned, but you can use it to just basically grab items from very far distances like that and such. Or, you know, you run over here, you just run back, run over here, grab it, run back, all that kind of such. A little bit nice to just squeeze out some extra unnecessary movement, because why the heck not? I want to see if I can get bleed on this here. There we go. Alright. That was definitely unlucky, but it's alright. Let's go with point blank. Ammo and... What was the last one I got actually from the last from earlier? Was it Heart of the Ice? I'll just pick support. What is this? Oh god, you poor sweet soul, man. Oh, you poor sweet soul. If anybody does not want to get spoiled, by the way, I would highly recommend that you leave, because we're about to enter this region within, I say, 10 seconds from now. So it's up to you guys here. If not, well, we're gonna keep going. Alright. Seems like everybody is on board or left, so let's go. I need this in my life, dude. The seed is in the bottom right here, so if you want it, and you want to input in the custom mode and just make it work, yeah, go crazy. Wow, legendary vampirism. Considering I got into better access, yeah. Sadly, wasn't the case, but it's okay. I'm gonna stick with here for now. Actually, I should have enough money to reroll at the end, so let me replace these for a moment. I hate this area so much, so I'm gonna take this, and this. And that's to play extra safe. I'd rather play extra safe than sorry. And then die to something hilariously bad. Wait, this is a total of, how many scrolls in short? 39 scrolls. Oh, I didn't see that guy earlier. 39 extra scrolls though, which is very incredible. $40 scrolls in total seems a little bit low. I think it is. I've seen way higher than that for legendary runs. It's just I didn't really run on the quote-unquote optimal path here, so couldn't really get the biggest magic of all, but still really nice, of course. Show the route you took? Sure. I have the seed in the bottom right, but it's I can actually type it in the chat right now, and here's the build. Prisoners' quarters to dilapidated. You know what? I don't even know how to spell it, so I'll just simplify. Arboretum. Prison depths. Bank replaced Morass legendary voice X in there. Nest, fatal, fractured shrines, legendary voice X. Undying shores, Mausoleum, High Peak Castle, yada yada yada. That's how I'll put it there. There we go. And then the seed is 2624. 91. So that's the seed for this map. If I'm thinking about runs, I have like about 45 in total. I see. Yeah, this is a little bit low for legendary, sadly, but hey, we got a legendary, double legendary voice X, which is absolutely. I don't know where I'm gonna get this luck again, man. Guys, woo, spicy. All right, chill for one moment. Where? I'm actually surprised I haven't found the guards yet here, but sure. That's a decent score, I'll take it though. Yeah, first time I beat Ham was after finding a legendary voice. Yeah, nice. I did it with a Assassin's Dagger and Ice Bowl, but this was like a very long time ago, when, again, the meta was very, very different. But yeah, Voice X definitely does some wonders. A lot of wonders. Such as ripping apart everything here. And making enemies suffer. Oh, man. I was hoping that there was a platform that would spawn underneath here, because there's a very funny trick that you can do to kill this guy. But he doesn't, though, sadly, so I'll just kill him. Oh, careful. I think getting breakfast at a reasonable time. I think getting sleep after this is a reasonable time. At least for my part. Oh shoot. Kind of messed up my attack there, but it's okay. Does not matter at this stage. First time after being handed was a legendary voice X. Yeah, let's go, man. That's a proud accomplishment to go by. Why do you do this to yourself, man? Don't do that. Goodbye, kill streak. Never even knew it in the first place. I did not see that. That would have been very scary, actually. I probably even don't need to cheese this area. I mean, the bird fight, so let's see what happens. If I just run up here. Yo, yeah, I can. Dude, what is this run, man? What the f- Oh my god, dude. That's... I don't know what to say anymore at this rate. Oh my god. My luck is definitely going to be just absolute trashed by tomorrow, man. Okay, I'll take this? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. It's really nothing better. Porcupine time? No, Porcupine's honestly really bad because the mutation scales, and we're not running brutality. Time to buy Lord. But yeah, it's a bad mutation though. Definitely wouldn't get it for this build here. Chris, you can take a look at this that I just got from killing the birds. That's disgusting. To stun more the boss. A Scavenge Bombard also does that too. Honestly, I would think we'll be fine here. Just first things first, we're going to pick where is it? Trying to find it. Ammo, Heart of the Ice, and this. I know. I cannot believe my eyes either, man. When I just saw that, I'm like, dude, there is no way that I just got something like that stupid there. This is gross. Actually, just gross. What? This is actually legitimately gross. Oh my god. This is actually just gross. Oh my lord, my god, dude. Oh, he got stunned as well too. Flawless! With the most cracked build, honestly, that I just got. What the heck? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Hades tonight, but it's gonna be tomorrow. Oh, suffering has ended. But I'm still gonna play Dead Cells time to time. This is still my game. This is still my jam. And I love the community here, man. Not even get the flash in the first. Shut up! You're the one with the barb tips that you've gotten that you gotten almost all the time here, man. Oh my god. Hades is fantastic too. I'm excited, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah. What a That was what a way to honestly kick off the starter of just now I can run freely with whatever build I wish to run with. Get even get a double legendary, pretty bad player. Double legendary, yeah, double legendary. A repeater crossbow. I mean, you're technically not wrong with that.